part one of a two-part vlog because there might be some changes in some of my features, not like that, between the beginning of this vlog and the end of it. Just, you know, just anything, could be anything. I haven't vlogged in a while, I'm sorry. We've gone on some excursions, which are nice, I guess. I like to spend my time just going to intercambios where you meet Spaniards and talk to them. And I also bought some used rollerblades for 40 euros, which is pretty cheap. And I have been rollerblading, which I like a lot. And you meet a lot of the Spanish boys while you're rollerblading because, I don't know, I just wore some leggings and a little blue ruffly skirt. I don't know, whatever. It's like, I'm just rollerblading. By the way, I like really suck at rollerblading because I don't have a helmet or pads or anything. And I was like, whatever, it's cool, whatever. I'm just gonna go. It's gonna be great. I haven't done this since I was like in 4th grade. And don't know how to brake, and I was like, whatever, it's cool, I'm listening to my music. I was listening to like Cher and like 90s music. And while you're going, then, you know, you get cackles everywhere, but like it's worse when you're rollerblading, I guess. I know. And so anyway, I was like, shut up, I'm trying to focus, leave me alone. And it was about to rain, so like everybody was putting their stuff in from the restaurants and stuff, so a bunch of waiters were being like unruly. And then I got unfocused, so unlike myself, and ran into a sign and a low wall and almost a grill. My scar from it is going away now, but this was, you can't tell. Oh, whatever, pixelation. There was a nice little bang up right there, so that was good fun, not embarrassing at all. I still have like banged up knees and stuff, but it's cool. Because you just feel really Spanish while you're doing it because all the cool kids rollerblade and stuff. Patines en la nea. And then I was like really sore the next day because it took me like 2 hours. Other things, school's going really well. I'm getting pretty dang fluent, which is great. Great, I love it. Kind of bad because I'm at the point where I can't even like switch into French because I was in an intercambio with this guy who spoke English, Spanish, and French, and I was like, awesome! But then I couldn't, like my French is like literally almost non-existent. Because like sometimes when I'm in Spanish class, I'll just rebel in my head by saying things in French in my head if I'm having a bad day, but I can't even do that anymore because I just don't have that capacity. Oh, I really like Selena Gomez's new album, and Demi Lovato's. Won't be able to listen to / buy that for another few months, but whatever. Mostly very much inspired by the Mika Kitty Love You Like a Love Song, which I died laughing. Like the first time I was like, huh, you're kind of weird. Just like had a very homicidal, manslaughter-ish video there for Halloween, but even if it's Halloween still, it's kind of like gory. You like lick the knife after you killed someone. But now I like the song a lot, and I kept on singing it, and I like it a lot, and I like the whole album, so cool beans. My birthday was pretty good. It was pretty chill. We just kind of went out and got some drinks, and it rained all day, and good times. And then I was practicing with my fake nose ring that I got off of my little beer keychain that I won at the pier, you know, in Worthing. I took off one of the little linky things and I made it into a nose ring, a fake one, and it's pretty cool, And actually I can show you it, I think, because I was Kesha, as you know, which was really fun. I got really into it. Alright, 1 second. Damn hair. Okay. Wait a minute, I'm gonna put this in and not look gross. Okay, like it, except I will never get meals at my house again as long as I live. So there's always that. Sadness. But I can wear it every now and then and pretend like I have an alter ego. Which I may or may not actually be becoming, for the record. And I learned how to knit, and I'm going to add a little knitting sequence to this when I'm in the mood, I guess. Actually, I'm going to go get that right now. I have learned how to knit from my senora and a girl at school. Cool beans. My roommate and I watched Hot Rod the other day, and now I say cool beans all the time. Look how far I am. Except, not really at all. I'm going to have a part of this film dedicated to me knitting and looking like I know how to do what you're so efficient at. It'll take me like 20 billion years because this is just a little scarf. Probably big enough to put on the dog. We have a pug. Eventually, in the next lifetime, literally, lifetime, I'll be able to make a sweater. Until then, it's pretty slow. pretty slow. We are walking to our campsite, which was Sketchtown, USA, or Sketchtown, Spain last night. See, now this doesn't look bad, does it? No, it's like, oh, it's nice, it's, you know, out of the way a little bit. But if you think about it, there aren't any road signs. There's no lights, no street lights. And we walked, bless you, we walked from Nerja, which is like, I don't know, probably 5, 6 kilometers away. And then
at like 8:30 at night.
Yeah, which ended up, we got here at like 9:30, 10, it was late. Okay, and then we were like, you know what, it's just 5, 6 kilometers, we can do it. And we get here, and then it says, what does it say on the sign?
Oh, another 2.5 kilometers.
Which would have brought us to approximately like, I don't know, midnight and a half. Okay, because like we were not walking anymore. And we got, and we're like, and it said, like at first it said like, oh, you have like 800 meters to go. And we're like, okay, all right, bring it on. Okay, the last 800 meters is like a sprint for your life. It was like a Scooby-Doo movie, like out in like the Grand Canyon meets like Mexican revolutionaries about to get their throats slit by like assassins in the middle of the desert. Like, am I wrong? Like, look at this. This is very scary at night. You just don't.
Not one single street light.
No. Now it looks nice and the weather's great, but last night it was terrifying, wasn't it?
Very.
We had to turn around and then we stayed at a cheap hotel. But whatever, that's besides the point. And it was cheap though, and we got nice breakfast. So we'll let you know when we get there. Okay, bye. And the next day we found our campsite, which was closed during October. Go figure. We were there on October 29th. Bad timing? I think so. And we were like, you know, whatever. We're just gonna go to the beach, and then we'll stay here tonight, I guess. Even though it's kind of illegal, and there's surveillance cameras and dogs and whatever. Whatever. We're just gonna. Okay, so we go down to the beach, and it's all downhill, and it's really, really sketchy, and it's like a guacamole or a avocado plantation on the sides, which doesn't sound creepy, but it is. Okay, and so we get down to the beach finally, and like we're at the little valet car park, and this lady in front of us is like, is this worth all the walk down here? Because it's really sketchy, and there's like weird, it doesn't look like you're going to a beach. And he's like, oh no, it's totally worth it. Okay, we get down to the beach, and I was like, oh my god, is that a naked man? And Presley's like, oh my god, there's a naked man. Okay, there's a naked man, completely naked, on the beach. Cool, that's fine. Okay, Spain's weird, Europe's weird, they like to be naked a lot, that's fine, whatever. Girls do it usually, but if guys want to do it, alright, all about equality. Okay, gets worse. So then, we look around, we're like, we'll just not sit by him, we'll just sit somewhere else. The entire beach is a nudist hobo colony, permanent colony. They have like castaway setups everywhere. Like, everywhere you look, there's like a little, like, dry bamboo-y looking fawn nest with random household items and like burnt out fires and naked people. Only men, only naked men, and they're just hanging out. And I'm like, oh my god, this is so scary. And I'm like, and she's just looking at me like, ah, ah. And I'm like, no, we'll sit over here. Nobody will notice us. We're just two obviously blonde, obviously clothed people just happened to come onto this scary beach. And then I was like, okay, we're gonna leave. It's gonna take about 3 hours to get back to town. Whatever. So what did we do? We walked 3 hours back to town. And I was scarred forever. We just plopped on the beach for the rest of the day and eat our tuna salad, €1.50 boxes. It's pretty nice. And then we came back that night because we didn't feel like camping. And then we just had a tent in our room and we watched Hot Rod. Good times. So, moral of the story is, camping, whether it's in the UK or in Europe, is just not easy whatsoever or straightforward. Kind of hilarious, but mostly terrible. But yeah, for Halloween I was Kesha, and my roommate was Cleopatra. Kind of. It's like Cleopatra hippie something. And then our friend Abby Bryant, we went to school with her or whatever. She was like a year older. She was like a Frenchie. We went out, and Spain loves to party, so there were a bunch of people dressed up. Like the entire main street was just full swarms of like posses of like, that's the thing, they don't do like a creative costume. They just all dress up in little gaggles of like hooded people, or a bunch of like nuns, or a bunch of like, there was this little troop of like army girls, which was really cute in a almost skanky way. And then we went out clubbing. Pretty much avoided every single person who came up to try to dance with us. I think Mika Kitty's the most hilarious in the entire universe of hilarious things, by the way. And I love her hair, and I think she's an inspiration to us all. I'm glad you liked our Sexy and I Know It video. We try really hard to please our viewers. My roommate is now lip smacking because I'm rubbing off on people in a great way, of course. Oh my god, I'm dropping stitches. I'm good. It's all good. It's all good. Whew. And I knitted on the beach the other day, and I thought you'd be proud of me. Oh yeah, it'll be another 10 years before you get a sweater. But fact is, I can knit. Hey, this is part 2. We're just going to slowly ease up the camera. Oh, what's that? What's that? Oh, I have, if you can't notice, well actually my shirt's like the same color, whatever. But look, my hairs are red. I would like to thank Florence Welch and Nicki Minaj and Neon Hitch and Mika Kitty for the inspiration to become semi-ginger / dye my hair strange colors. It's actually like, we did this part red and then this part's like a darker color because that's the craziest colors that people use in Spain because they have like dark hair, obviously. Funny story, when I was looking at the different kinds of colors that they had Nordic blonde, and I was like, that's adorable because I bet that's what people think that we are. Because like this German guy tried talking to us the other day and I was like, yeah, I'm not, and then I get like, are you Swedish? Are you, like, no, I'm not from Denmark, I'm not from Sweden, I'm not from Germany, I'm not, anyways, so I just thought it was funny because I don't think anywhere else in the world they would have Nordic blonde as a selling point on a hair dye. Anyway, maybe it's a European thing. That's my excuse for most things these days. And I don't know, I'll like show you the back. I'm Mrs. Iglesias. Anyways, so I might be watching Bridesmaids at the moment. I don't know if you can see. Anyways, good times. So I hope you like it. I like it. So I like it a lot. Except now I have to like match a lot with my hair. So that's fun. Kind of like, I guess, because like Mika Kitty has to do that too. Like she has to wear like really crazy bright colors. But my idea was like, you know, when we did it for Valentine's Day, it was like bad because I was like, I'm just gonna put a big old purple streak like right down the middle of my hair. Well, that's dumb. Obviously, I knew it was dumb, but I was like feeling impulsive and lonely on Valentine's Day. But I was like, because then you have to just wait for the stupid thing to grow out. Well, the thing with this is that like my hair grows really fast, and so then like I can just cut it, right? Or I can just keep it in and just cut off little bits at a time. But I like the dark. I like that color. I think it's fun. It's so weird looking at your hair and seeing red. And it's permanent, so it's not just a little fling with hair dye. Like this is the real deal. Yeah, I'm gonna see how Mom thinks of it, so that'll be fun. But she's usually really like, oh, do something crazy with your hair, so it'll be fine. We did it ourselves. Very proud of myself. You can't tell. I'm very proud of myself. So yeah, so stuff to match. Luckily, the scarf that I'm knitting for no one is the right color to match my hair. But will I ever get to wear it? No. But you know, whatever. I'll find stuff. I'll find stuff that matches my hair. It'll be great. And I'm so sorry this is taking so long to get back to you. Anyways, hope that everything is lovely in your life. I'm sure that it is. And I miss you. And we need to get fluent in our backpacking language again. Talk to you later.